Hello. We're back, man. We're back. Just bear with me 1 second. Just bear with me 1 second. Just bear with me 1 second again. I just had to answer something. You have to bear with me on some of these. It's most makes it, a bit of a boring stream and all the rest of it, but that's where I get you, isn't it? You get to see me doing boring stuff, and people will be thinking, why are people watching this guy? What is going on? 159 views on that other one. 59 views. And notice the title, Liam. All right, Liam. Anthony, yes. Lorna Jones. Now, Lorna, don't think you've got to stay up for this, all right? Don't you worry about it. If you need to go early, you just say so. Well, early. After me, it's 11 o'clock at night. So we try and just do that up so you're not seeing my belly. Who else we got? RJ, nice to see you, RJ. And we've got the robot. Now, the very first change-checker.org member, those are the ones that are £100 each, change.org member, that says Ian is sexy wexy, gets a Peter Rabbit silver. Got to be a change-checker.org member. First person, Ian is sexy wexy. Chippy Doodle coins. Chippy Doodle coins. She beat you. See it? On my phone, Chippy Doodle coins. That's Angela. Is that mental or what? Did you expect that? No. No, I did one. Hang on a minute. There we go. Keep your envelope up here, being as you're on. There's only 4 of those shares left. 4 of those memberships left. If you haven't got one, you should get one. There she is, Chippy Doodles. Ian is sexy wetsy. Yeah. See, I can say now, right, when I'm there having a little drink, booze, and doing anecdotes around the table, dinner table, and things like that, I can actually say, do you know, people, not just one, I can say people have written on YouTube, Ian is sexy wetsy. That was super quick, Angela. Well done. Hello, Lee. Nice to see you. Nationwide had a little win, did he? Over on UK Coin Hunt. What did he win? What did he win? What did he win? I can only type it so quick because I say it all the time, see? putting the space in cost me. There you go, you see, you never know. The first change-checker.org member that says Ian's games are the best. Silver Peter Rabbit. Ian's games are the best. Make sure you've got your spaces where they need to be. Ian's games are the best. Crikey, look at that. That was quick. Chippy Doodle coins again. Chippy Doodle's coins again. Look at that. Well done, Angela. That's going to be a nice little parcel coming for you next week, isn't it? Hey, all these little parcels you're getting, you lot. Know what I mean? See that, look. Now, tonight's games. So in order to win, so I don't have to keep saying it every time, only if you're a change-checker.org member, right? So I don't have to keep saying it anymore. So it's every prize now is going to be for that. We have YouTube member prizes left, right and centre, and we have other prizes, whatever, but I've got 4 shares left, 4 memberships left. So I am now promoting those 4 shares because I want them gone, right? So you've got to be a change-checker.org member in order to win a prize in this hour or 2 hours, however long I'm on for. And Lorna Jones has just put up the link. If anybody out there wants to get in on this and get one of those last 4 memberships, then crack on. Right, so are you ready for this? Right, so the first person to type in, we want a camper van as a prize. Type it in. Gets that. Buncy. Change-checker.org member. Now I'm going to go rules on this, right? We're going to be a stickler. So what we got was, on my phone, we've got Chippy Doodle, but Chippy Doodle don't get it because the punctuation was off, because the A was next to the word. So the first person to get it the proper way was RJ. Do you see? Because Chippy Doodle says we want a camper van, a prize, a camper van as a prize with the APRIZE. Whereas RJ said we want a camper van as a prize. See? So it's going to go to RJ. What was going to RJ? That was going to RJ. RJ coins. There are just 4 left. And we're going to do, not just doing this tonight for the people that are members of change-checker.org. We're going to do this kind of thing regular for members of different ones, right? To encourage people to buy those memberships, because that's when they get like mental prizes. I told you I was going to give everything away. I'm not just going to give the crap away. I'm going to give you lot. See, this to me, until it's sorted out, these are these old ones we was doing, right? Now look, until that's sorted out and the best is taken out of that, that's just a load of old garbage. Once you've taken the best out of it, then you've got something you can sell each. You've got like things you can sell for 15, 20, 30, 40 quid, whatever. But you've got to sort it all out and mess about it and list it and all that, right? Otherwise, it's just garbage. So I'm going to give you all of my garbage. All of the rubbish, I'm going to give you all the rubbish. But, unlike a lot of other people, I ain't just going to give you the garbage. I'm going to give you the nice stuff and all. I'm going to just give it to you, all of it. That is the track I'm going. I'm going to give it all to the people that are supporting us in a monetary way. That will get more people to support us in a monetary way and bring us more income in. Well done, RJ. That's for you. You've got that one. So, what do you think to that idea then? What do you think to the idea of a £20,000 camper van? What do you think to that idea? Now, this is very important. There's only 22 of you out there, so I'm going to tell you a little story, and you're going to help me sort of with this. Yeah. Okay. So, as you all know, I managed to get some funding from various different places. A couple of different places, not just from one place, but a couple of different places. And yeah, sit comfortably, as HMS says, sit comfortably. It's made me share the stream to some fellow collectors and buyers sharing TGBCH raffle. See, that's what it's all about. Thank you very much, Anthony. So, you always get it straight from me, right? When I ask it up, I'll let you know I've asked it up. And I try and turn every negative I can into a positive. Because, you know, life's full of negatives. You've got to just do what you can. When life throws you lemons, you really have got to make lemonade, you know. So, anyway, Fran came up with this super idea of hiding, making some pebbles like she did the Ruffalo Trail, and but Peter Rabbit based, and then hiding them around the country, so that we do a proper Great British coin hunt. But this time you're looking for silver. That was the idea. Hi Ian, do you still need my help putting out your leaflets? Ah, yes, Lee. Now, I'll come. Let me just mention the leaflets before I carry on. So where did I get up to? Fran and the stones. Right, so earlier on, I told you about these leaflets, and I put some up. It's £2.50 just to get like 19 of them sent to you to do whatever. But because if I'm sending parcels out to anybody, like what we're getting here now is packages that are going to go out to all of you at the end of the week. So now I'm not so worried now about the cost of the post. So I will stick like a couple of dozen of these in with all of the packages, so that if you want to, you've got a chance to give some of these out. And I've now we're getting a package for you, aren't we, Lee? So there will be a bundle of these in every single package, hoping that you won't mind passing them on. Worst case scenario, put them through the local letterboxes or something, or maybe take them into your corner shop and ask them nicely if you could leave them on the side. And then people that come in that are interested look at it and go, oh, and pick it up. And write your referral ID on the back. So yes, I am on that. Okay, so with this, getting on with the story. So, Fran was wanting to give out these, do this treasure hunt, right, with the Silver Peter Rabbits. Anyway, sort of pulls that bit now, move over to another bit. So, for years, we've talked about the idea of getting a bit of land. I've often talked to you guys about it, you know, sort of a bit of a dream of ours, or getting a camper van. We do want a house, but we sort of fluctuate. So when life throws us a bit of, you know, not very pleasant stuff, and you're thinking, well, it doesn't look like we're ever going to get a house, you look at your savings and think, well, maybe we can get a bit of land, or maybe we can get a camper van. You sort of always have that dream going type thing, you know, and trying to get one or the other, because I'm desperate to get the house back, but I don't know if I'll ever get there. So anyway, I digress. Where was I? So, not too long ago, well, I was saying not too long ago, well, Lee, you know, Lee says, I don't mind maintenance, I have no job, it will give me something to do, mate. Maybe we can have a chat at some point. Yes, definitely, Lee. Maybe we can help it out there. Anyway, where was I? So, a few years ago, Fran's mum died. And when her mum died, she ended up leaving us some money, which she's had in savings ever since, and bunging the premium ones. And she's had that for the last, I don't know now, maybe 5, 8 years? No, longer than that. 8 years? Something like that. She's had that. Anyway, every now and again she might dip into it or whatever, but she tries so hard to sort of keep it there because she wants to do something with it. So we've often talked about the camper van and one thing and another, and recently, this is where it all starts tying together, if you're still following me, recently, pardon me, we've talked a lot more about the camper van idea. And I said to Fran, well, I've got this bit of funding, and I'll speak to somebody else because I have a bit of funding from a couple of other places, see what they think to the idea. But what I reckon is I could put in some of it from the business, because what we would be renting, if you like, is the camper van off of you for all the times that we travel around the country hiding all these stones. So I could work that out and I could put a bit of money into it from the business, but I need to make sure that that's all right with that, and also with somebody else that they're okay with that. Anyway, that all came off. Right, so then it was like, okay, I'm going to be able to put a bit of money towards it. Fran was able to put a huge lump towards it. We'll get a camper van. I was putting 6,000 towards it. Hello, Mark's British Coins. I'm waffling at the minute, but there is a point to it all. So I was able to put 6,000 towards it out of the money I could raise from the people that I could go to, and Fran was able to put £6,500 out, 6,600, and Fran was able to put 10,000 towards it from her savings from what her mum left her. We've got a camper van. Dream come true. We've been talking about doing this for 20 years. It's now on. Got a camper van. The camper van arrived on Friday. Cost 16,600. It arrived on Friday. Now we are buzzing our footly bits off, as you can imagine, right? So the camper van is due to arrive. I've talked the bloke into delivering it. It was 16,500 plus 100 quid for delivery. So he's now delivering it from High Wycombe down to Weymouth. There is a point to this story, let me tell you. And so he's about half an hour away, and now it's already arrived, right? It arrived on Friday. So he's about half an hour away, and we suddenly say to each other, oh, better move the money around, you know, get the money and everything sorted so we can pay him when he gets here. He wants us to put it straight in his bank account. I've gone on to do it, can't get on. Can't get on to Santander, can't get on. I've organised the money, I've got it sorted, my end of it anyway, and my money is in Santander. Her money, she's organised it, she's got all that out, her money's in Barclays. We're both ready to transfer it, right? I go online to Santander, can't get on. Can't get on. The whole website's gone down. She's trying to go through Barclays. She speaks to somebody at Barclays and says, you know, to sort it out. They okay it and say, yes, no problem, you can transfer that large amount of money. She then goes on to do it and gets blocked. So now she can't use her account because it's blocked because she's tried to transfer money that's too much. I'm still trying to get onto this, can't get onto Santander, ended up getting onto the phone to them and was able to organise it all on the phone. So that was like a stress city, by which time the bloke's arrived, he's out there, the camper van's outside, and with a straight face, I'm going to the door and I'm saying to him, yeah, listen, you're never going to believe this, but I can't get onto the bank. There's a bit of a problem with the internet. His face dropped. Imagine, can't you? So anyway, we get over that hurdle. And it's here. and off he goes. And we've now got it here. Now what it is a conversion. So it is a van, I forget what it is, a Peugeot, I think it is. It's a van. It's 4 years old, 2000 and, or is it 6 years old? 2014, 2016, 2016 I think it is. Got 120,000 miles on the clock, so the mileage is high for the year. It's obviously been used as a delivery van or something, but it's a diesel, so they go on forever. And the inside has been converted, brand spanking new. It's beautiful, it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. Fixed bed, everything. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to do a video and I'll show you all what it is. Right? But it's gorgeous inside, all wood effect, everything lovely. And so he's gone, and I said to Fran, what we need to do is turn it round and park it up. So I said, if you want to jump in, I'll see you out and we can turn it round and park it up. Well, she jumped in the van to do it, and that was it. Her feet won't touch the pedals. We didn't think of that. Never thought that through for a second. We've got the van, we've just paid, between the two of us, 16.5 grand for it. It's here, it's on the drive. She's the only one who can drive it because I can't drive, because I have seizures, so I can't drive. And her feet won't touch the pedals. She was so upset. Oh, it was a terrible weekend in the end. It was supposed to be the best weekend going. We've been counting it down. Oh, 3 sleeps till it gets here. 2 sleeps till it gets here. We was chirping and loving it and everything. And it was a complete and utter letdown. It was just, oh, no. So now I'm faced with what I've got to do really is, because we can't keep it, it's too big. Never going to drive it. She's never going to drive it around. What we planned on doing is not going to work. The whole idea has just fallen flat on its face. And it's tied up money that I don't really want to tie up if it's not going to be used. If it's going to be used, I can gain out of it, business-wise anyway, and personal-wise. So it's then what to do. And so what I'm thinking of doing is putting it up as a prize and doing the same thing with it I'm doing on the dinosaur. And this is where you come in. The prize on the dinosaur, that's cost 16, and I'm watching sort of, that's cost 16.5 grand, right? Being the businessman that I am, if I was going to sell it and try and make a profit, I'd rather sell it for 20 grand and make a profit. I don't really want to make a loss on it. So, if you go by the gold coin and take the gold coin as a £1,000 item, make sure you bring security on it, as there's been a spate of camper vans been stolen. It happened to my cousin who lives in Kent. Yeah, I've got a wheel clamp on it. So, and I've got a big dog. Pardon me. So, pardon me. If we go by the gold dinosaur, that's £1,000. And you're happy with 0 to 10,000 for an item that's worth £1,000. Nobody's complained. Not one single person has said, Ian, that's too many numbers, you know. So everybody's been happy with that. 0 to 10,000 for a £1,000 item, right? We're agreed on that, aren't we? So, by the same token, £1,000 numbers to 10,000. By the same token, if you multiply the 1 by 20 and say £20,000 for the camper van, multiply it by 20, 10,000 multiplied by 20 is 200,000. So if I went by the same sort of oddsy things, I should be able to do the camper van at 0 to 200,000. Pick a number between the two. But I'm thinking of doing 0 to 100,000 is what I'm thinking of doing. Half that, which will be the equivalent of doing 0 to 5,000 for that. And that's a bit that I'm not sure of. It's like, what do you think? I would like your honest opinion on that. I am got a couple of phone calls to make sure that the backing is safe on that, because we have to, in order for me to be able to do that, I would have to raise an extra 10 grand, wouldn't I, because of I've got to give Fran the 10 grand back that she put in. So I need to make sure I can cover that. But if I can cover that, I would really like to put that up as a prize, because that would just get everywhere and everybody talking. So what do you think? My thoughts are, pick a number between 0 and 100,000, but if you based it on the odds on this, that would be 0 to 200,000. So what do you think? Where could I be? Now, two things could happen. I could lose it in the first 50 quid, and I have to be prepared to take that risk, and so do the people that are backing me. But whilst it's, and I need to speak to people at back, but I might even be able to put it out so a couple of you might be able to come in on it and back it and maybe turn a profit on it. However, what was I going to say? But if, you know, there is also the chance that I could get 20 grand for it, I could get 10 for it, I could get 50 for it. I could earn a lot of money out of it. You know, so what do you think? Let's have a look. What do you think? So let's see what you really think, because what you think makes a difference. Trust me, I am going to go by what you lot think. So I need honest opinions here. I really, really do. Because this is happening. It's game on. I'm sort of 80%, 90% there. I just need to do a couple of checks and speak to a couple of people. I think it should be numbers 1 to 10 and get the first 10, and I get the first 10 guesses. Yeah, thanks, John. Yeah. If half the goes, double the entry. So £2 a go, not a pound. Yeah, but for how many entries? Trippy Doodle Coin says, I would do 0 to 100,000, but increase the cost of having a go. I did wonder about the increase the cost of having a go, but what would people think to that? Ian, you know you want to do it. Oh, I do want to do it. I badly want to do it. I certainly don't need my arm twisting on doing it. I just need to be sure on how I'm going to do it, because I think they're going to say yes. And I might even get a couple of you involved, who knows, but I think it's going to be game on. Hello, Metal Detecting. Nice to see you, mate, Austin. It only takes one number to win. It's like bullseye. Let's take a look what you could have won. 100,000 is a good number from a marketing point of view. See? Yeah, so we've got two people saying 100,000 would be a good number. You know, and I'm really, really, really excited about this. I'm going to take a video tomorrow and show you. In fact, when I come on tomorrow and do a live, I'll take the video outside and I'll show you the camper van. It is absolutely gorgeous. Obviously, what I'm going to want to try and do is, you know, get a humongous amount of money in for it and a humongous amount of publicity in for it in word of mouth, so that it gets around everywhere, and get a lot of publicity for TGBCH raffle as well. Can you get it indemnified to cover your risk? That means more expense getting insurance. You know, I mean, as I said when I put up the dinosaur, and I've got to stand by that really. What I said was, if you remember, I said, if somebody says the same number twice, I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to repeat any of the numbers. I'm not going to do any of that. And if you say the same number 20 times, well, that's just going to be ching, 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 ching. And if I take the risk and I'm okay with losing the gold coin on the first 50 quid, and I won't grumble about it, I said at the time, then you don't grumble about it if I end up making 20 times the money and I make a super duper profit. It's like, that's the risk. It could go early and I could lose a lot of money. It could go on and on and on and on and on. And I could make a lot of money. You know, if people keep saying the same numbers, then then the permutations of the amount of money I could potentially make just on the gold coin is huge, huge. Yes, it could go early, but it's huge. So it is a gamble, and I am a bit of a gambler at heart, and I love a little flutter. I like the tension. So so I would say the same thing. And the people that are with me, obviously, they've got to be absolutely crystal clear on the whole thing with me. We take the view that if it goes in the first 500 quid, it goes, and hopefully we get a lot of publicity from the fact that somebody's won it and we ain't made a lot of money out of it. On the other hand, it could go on and on and on and on and on, and we could make a vast profit, which would be stupendous. So there you go. What were you saying? Hello, Kim. You would need to be careful giving free goes away though, as it's a massive difference to a gold coin. Quite right, Nanny Sue. HMS Belfast, you could have 1 to 10 or 1 to 100,000. If the person gets the correct number, it can be won on the first go. Quite right, Belfast. Could you do a raffle? Well, see, the thing is with a raffle is, you do a raffle and you make it, if you do a raffle, you've got to put an end date on it. And what if it doesn't sell enough to make a profit? You've still got to do the raffle. Whereas with the number draw, yes, it could go quite early, but it could go on for a long. It could go on for 2 years, couldn't it? 100,000. Where do you even start? Do you know what I mean? Ian, I know you want to make an impact, but just think, if by some chance someone wins it early, it's yours and Fran's savings. I hate to be killjoy, just really think how you and Fran would feel. Yeah, I know. That's why I've got to speak to some backers and stuff. Any small giveaways this stream? Yes, there is. There's already been some silver proofs. You missed them. Ian, it's a big gamble. You could lose a lot. You really need to think about this. Yes, I know. I know. Publicity is great, but most of the time it ends up as tomorrow's chip paper. Please be careful. Yes. Yes. I mean, I think it's game on. I've just got to figure out a way in which I'm going to do it. I don't know yet. But it's possible. It's possible. Otherwise, I've just got to sell it and give the money back over there and give the money back over there. What a nightmare. A good idea turned a little bit sour, but I've got to try and make turn something that went a little bit not quite the way I wanted it into something the way I do want it. That's all we've got to do. So let's have a look. Yeah, it would be a bit naughty to try and do that and knock it back to him immediately. I mean, there's various options on the table, so. But I'm just being straight with you. That's sort of the position I've ended myself up in, and I'm looking at ways of getting out of it. And I really fancy this idea. You know, it could be a winner, and if I get enough backing for it, you know, and everybody backing it is up for it and doesn't mind, it'd be like taking a chance and doesn't mind, then it could be a different game, couldn't it? You know, it could be on. Like I say, we're 80% there at the minute, but you know, you're the first to know about it, really. And even then, I'm just, you know, I'm filling in a bit of time and letting you know what's going on. You should stop diversifying and stick to coins. Why don't you just advertise it for sale at 18,000? Yes, I could do that too. Everything's on the table at the minute. Is there anybody that hasn't had their free guess for the gold coin that is a member of YouTube? Anybody that hasn't had their free guess yet? Hello, Katrina. We were just talking about a possibility of a camper van going up as a prize. One of the things that we was doing. Yeah. Anyway, so the first change-checker.org member that can tell me how much the camper van cost exactly gets a silver proof Peter Rabbit. Go. Where are you? You were just picking yourself up really in a very wise man. Mr. Rabbit told me once not to rub away from rain before they could walk. This is very true. This is very true. 16,600 bang on RJ coins. Look at that. And you would never have got that if you wasn't a member of change-checker.org. Would you? Isn't that cool? Cheers, RJ. Cheers, RJ. Isn't it nice to get a little something? I've got other bits and bobs as well. So all the prizes tonight, while I'm on tonight, are just for people that have got a membership in change-checker.org, because I want the last 4 of them sold. So we're just promoting it, and then I can move on. Mark's British Coins. Oi, he's Mark's British Coins is a member. Let's have a look. And he's having his free guest by the look of it. So let's have a little look, shall we? Put them in there. Let's have a look. Not on there, so I'll put on ledger. British Coins. And he's guessing 2037, and that's not correct. Rebecca McIntosh. Hi Ian, I just saw that I won the prize bundle on TGB Search Raffle. Thank you so much. It's quite a big box. I've done it tonight, Rebecca, so that will be picked up tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday. So you'll have it probably Tuesday. Something like that. Well done. Hello, Xavier. Okay, that's that cool. Right, oh, Mark's British Coins. So, no, Rebecca hasn't heard of this. So, oh, Rebecca, you've got a free guess at the, because you're a, Rebecca McIntosh, yes, you're a supporter. You've got a free guess at the dinosaur coin, the gold dinosaur coin. So I guess a number between 0 and 10,000. If you'd like to have that guess, I can mark it off the paper. Everybody gets a free guess that's now a member of YouTube. Just one. And you've got one to have. So, would you like to have a guess? Mark's had one. Sue had one. And we've got Robert Burns. If Robert Burns is about, he's also got one. Pardon me, and then I'll write your guess down on this bit of paper so that I know that you've had your guess. 7398 says Rebecca. 7398. John White, I have not had a free guess. No, you haven't, Mr. White. Would you like to have your guess? We can do your one right now. 1902. John White. 1902. It's not correct. Now, something else to tell you. Right, 24 people this time of night. Hey. So, something else to tell you. So I was having a chat. I've had a chat to 2 people, 2 of you, that are both watching now. I know you're watching, 2 of you. And I've had a chat to both of those people, and both of those people think that they caught me with my pants down. Because I said to you lot earlier on, I said, I think I gave John an unfair advantage. I realised I've slipped up and said something. So I'm going to tell you what I said. And then I told you lot that what I'd said was that someone had said it, had said someone had given a number, and the number that somebody had given was within 6 numbers of the answer. Now, both of those 2 people, independently of each other, picked up on that, and they both contacted me and said, I could take advantage of this because you gave out this information. So I think I've worked out that if I buy every one of these numbers, I think we can get you. Neither of them know about the other one, maybe, but they're both thinking, oh, I could get you here. And I said to both of them, independently of each other, I said to both of them, if you think you've got me, and if you think you've caught me with my pants down, go for it. And if you win the coin, good luck to you. And I said, but are you sure that I said it was exactly 6 numbers away, or are you thinking, did I say within 6 numbers? Now, what was it I said on that stream? I'm not going to help you. What was it I said on the stream? Because that could be one hell of a significant clue, or one hell of a red herring, couldn't it? Because you might think, well, actually, I've worked it out, it's only going to cost me 200 quid, and I think I've cracked it. If you have, I want you to have the coin. But, you know, just know, be sure. I don't know what I said on the stream. I can't remember. What did I say? What did I say? I can't remember. So there you are. Scott Coyne said, I played it back, you said 6 away. There you go then. Now the question is, how fast can somebody cover those permutations? Who can get in there? Who's got the time to even do it? To go through that amount? Six away could be 1,000 instead of 7,000. I suppose that's true. Thank you, RJ. RJ's just thrown a spanner in your works there, isn't he? I'm going to look at that, and even I'm going to sort of, yeah, I like that. But you're making me down again. You're making me doubt again. I've got all the numbers written already. I just think, you know, some of you need to stop pussyfooting around, and I think you just need to put your money where your mouth is and just get on with it. Just get on with it. Just suck it up and get on with it. That's what you need to do. You need to grow a pair, and you need to get your wallet out, and you need to go, I'm doing it. That's what you need to do. We will work it out and get there, fingers crossed. I think it's great. John White says, Scott, his maths are not perfect. Could be 5 away or 7 away, believe me. So even when you get the answer, you see, you could give people the answer and they wouldn't believe you. Almost. Which is really interesting. Now, here's the thing. So, what we're going to do, oh yeah, I know what I was going to do. No, I don't know what I was going to do. Wait a minute. I was looking for something. So, changechecker.org members, right? Here's a Peter Rabbit 2019 Bunsey. First one to tell me how much did Angela tell me to put the camper van up for. Can I have that? Just as a little giveaway for the change-checker.org. Angela was in there. See, it's only the second time the person that I've referred to has actually given the right answer. Angela. When I come back, we'll do another giveaway. In the meantime, I'm going to go for a Jimmy. You don't want to see me doing that. So, and I ain't got any adverts to put on. So, go and put a kettle on. Go and get a cup of tea. I'm going to put a kettle on, get a cup of tea. Go and put a kettle on, get a cup of tea. Come back. We'll have some more. I've got loads of stuff here. Crowns, bunces, packaged coins, bitses and bobsies. Now shut the door. So it's 11:30 it is. I'm not going to stay up all night, by the way. I'm not going to be staying up all night doing what I did before. Fran's coming home tomorrow. I'm not getting myself in trouble. So probably latest, I'll probably stay up is about 1 o'clock. Is probably what I'm going to do. So, what else was I going to do? Oh yeah, check the emails. Anybody feel, anybody feel, you know, smart enough to have a go yet? Lady Robbins, SCSRS1. You're making a guess, don't know why. Oh, phone Carol Vorderman and ask her what the number is. Lady Robbins, have you had your guess? You've already had your guess already. What was the 25? Oh, see, you was answering that other one. Gotcha. Rachel's Road is. So that's just to cover a little thing there. In that somebody messaged Lorna outside of thingy, and it's like when Lorna's there just doing bits and pieces, she's just doing her job, as it were. So if anybody's not happy with anything, it's best not to be messaging Lorna or Chris or anybody else for that matter, or RJ or anybody else. Just message me, and then that's, it's me that deals with everything anyway. So it's no good messaging anybody else. Okay, cool. Now then, where was we? What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to check to see if we had any more emails. I can't remember if no, not yet. Okay, so nobody feels like they're on it yet then. You might be. So you might have a system, and your system might be right. And if your system is right, whoopie doopie doos. How much for 40 numbers? Where? Where are you going to pay it nationwide? Are you talking about on Super Chat, or are you talking about over on PayHip? Because it makes a bit of a difference. So you'll get a better deal that you will on PayHip than you will anywhere else. What have we got on PayHip at the moment? So for 25 quid you get 35 guesses, which is pretty much close to where you want to be. So for 25 quid you'll get 35 guesses on PayHip. If you fancy having a go at that, you get 35, and then you get 5 for a fiver, so 30 quid it will cost you for 40. Yeah, well done on winning the other giveaway. What did you win? So yeah, if you want to go over and pay it, you can get that. So you think you've got it narrowed down to 40, do you? You think you squeezed it down to 40? I think somebody else was talking about getting it down to about 200, I think. A coin bundle, wrestling, and a couple of other nice rare coins. Excellent. Excellent. I mean, there's a lot of people do a lot of giveaways. There's some great giveaways that you can find out there. That's why, partly why I'm trying to make mine the way that they are, because there's a bit of competition out there, and I'd rather be the best and have people follow us than me follow other people. But it's highly competitive to do giveaways that can do the job that you need it to do. So many people give a lot of stuff away and they don't get out of it what they want. I've done the same thing. I've given loads of stuff away, but this time round I've got so much stuff to give away. It's unreal. And as Lee said, Lee wants me to get the prints out. I haven't even started on the prints yet. No worries, Lorna. You go and take time, love. Ace my coin hunt. Four 199s for around £30 plus worth of coins. Cool. Cool, that was good. Well done. Tonight might be your lucky lucky night then for your 40 guesses if you're up for it. I'm up for it if you're up for it. Ian, do a giveaway so I can win, then get a hat trick for when I win the gold. I'm doing giveaways all night, aren't I? I mean, here's one. As always, you've got to be a change-checker.org member. Containing 50% silver, it is. It's a crown, Prince Philip thingy. According to the certificate, it says it contains 50% silver. Look at that. So, who said they appreciate me very much? Lorna will put it up for you in a second. I want the name as it looks on there. There you go. Belfast, Lady Robbins. That's the one. So, Belfast. It's yours. Wasn't that easy, Belfast? Now, I just got to double check. You are a member of change-checker.org, Belfast? I'm just double checking it. No, he's not. Okay. So he can't have it then. So, sorry Belfast. It goes to the next person down, which is RJ Coins. Because it was only for change-checker.org members. Remember, that's all the prizes tonight. Me coming back on here, that's what I'm promoting. Just excuse me for a second. That's no worries, don't worry about it. It's no problem. It's just that that's what I have to do, and so then it's me apologising to you, going, "Oh, really sorry, but I just said you could have it, and now I'm saying you can't. I'm sorry about that, but you know." So it goes to a change-checker.org member, which happens to not be Belfast on this occasion. It's all right. It's easy to get confused. I'll confuse the life out of you, don't I? I'm trying to keep you all on your toes, trying to keep you awake at 12 o'clock at bleeding night. So that will go to RJ. Oh, you didn't even say that. So, sorry about that, Belfast. So we want RJ Coins, which is there. Putting filters in is really difficult. So we put that in RJ's. Are we having enough giveaways for you? So many different things like that, there is so many different things. There you go, payhip.com / there are 4 change-checker.org shares left. By the way, if anybody is thinking of getting any of those, and we're going to do this again for those shareholders and members. And this is just to let you know the sort of thing that could happen. So change-checker.org members only. What was Lady Robin's guess on how much I should sell the van for? First one to put that gets a crown. Diana. Nope. Scott Coins, he gets it, 25,000. Now, have I got one for you? Did I have a... I thought I remembered writing one out for you. Maybe not then. But the bag's good condition, that is, as well. So that's over there. Just paid £5 through pay hit for 5 numbers. Oh, Sue wants that one. Sorry guys. Good for Sue. Nice to get something you want, isn't it? Boom. Let's have a little look. Nationwide coin hunt. I ain't seen it come through yet. Wonder if it's gone into junk. Let's have a look. Just in case. No, not in junk. Maybe I've got issues then with the old internet. Inbox. Yeah, that's all right. It does go through Don Bastard PayPal, but what happens is I get a notification from PayHit to say you just sold an item, if you see what I mean. So just bear with me. Mark these ones as shipped. Did that one. I've just got to I haven't marked these other ones as shipped from last night. So some of you are going to start getting a few emails going, your item has been shipped, it's the one you bought off me before. Let's get them clear that right away, otherwise I'll forget what I've done. But I can't see it here. they all that's yours, right, which means these have already been dealt with. Let's just mark them as shipped. Right then. So we are now up to speed and we've got 5 guesses for, is it Soundwave Man? I went and wrote National Coin Note down, didn't I? It's not National Coin Note, it's Soundwave Man, I think. Don't fuck back on stage. Hold on 1 minute, Soundwave Man, please. Yeah, no problem. Right, so I'm just up to speed now. Sorry to have kept you all waiting there. But I need to get up to speed, and we've got now, it's not Nationwide, I've written the wrong name down, it is Soundwave Man. And he's going to have 5 guesses. So I'm just going to do that for a second while he gets himself together. Are we going to entice you into having a little go tonight, John? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, John White, we're going to entice you to have a couple of goes at this old camper. Yes, Soundwave Man, she means you, mate. Guess away when you're ready. It's just you in the queue. I've only got 1 payment through from Soundwave Man at the moment. Did you send one through as well, Nationwide? Because I haven't seen that one yet. Oh, I see. Okay, let's just do Soundwave Man first, and I'll come back to Nationwide in a second then. So I need to find out where his payment is. So just give me a minute. Too late for you to be out checking it, John. Yeah, it is. She's never going to be out. Don't know why that's gone through. Where did you buy it through, Soundwave Man? PayHip? Nationwide. Where did you buy it through? PayHip? Okay. Okay, I'll come back to you in a second, Nationwide. Yeah, that'll be fine. Do that for me, Nationwide, will you? Alright, we'll go back to Soundwave Man. His first guess is 1. Oh. 1. Thank you. 1, 8, 2, 4. Not correct. Got it, mate. Yeah. Thank you for that. We'll do you next. Sometimes it happens that way and they just come through like a little bit late, you know. Even though everything's supposed to be instant, but it's not always instant. You know, I mean, I'll send Fran a text and it would arrive the next day sometimes. It just happens that way. Okay, so we've had 1 off of Soundwave. I'll come to you in a minute, Nationwide. So we've had 1 off Soundwave Man, 1824. get nice and it's going to get nice and tense. Take notice of what Alison Pucci tells you. Put a couple of things away. Tense, innit? Tense, innit? John, your credit's good with me, so whatever you want, you got it. 1937. Now that is a very good guess, that is. Someone's been doing their own work. That is a good guess. It's one of the ones I contemplated, but I didn't choose. See you later, RJ. 1824 is a double. Ching ching. See you tomorrow, RJ. Or I'll be far behind you. "27 people watching. It's now biting, it is. 11:45 at night, now biting stuff. Just watching an hammer on my mantelpiece. 27 people. I mean, that's just nuts. That's as bad as watching Butch paint his wall. It's worse. At least Butch painting his wall had a bit of something going off. What was that? Nationwide, when can I guess I need to hop off? I have them ready. Just bear with me then. Because I'm happy for you to slip yours in between Soundwave Man. I've got you here, so I'll write them down as you do them. I sent him an email the other day actually, so I'll let you know how he's doing. Ian, I remember that, it was funny. So, yeah, so you can both go away. Soundwave Man has got 3 more, Nationwide has got 5. And it doesn't matter even if someone gets it and you've got 2 or 3 people playing at the same time, it doesn't matter because we put another prize up and then they carry on. Nationwide coin hunt, 1938 is not correct. 1950 is not correct. 1965, he might have done you a favour here, Soundwave Man. 1965 is not correct. So look at the other 2. 1977 is not correct. And lastly, we have 0280, 280, not correct. Nationwide's 5 guesses. Unlucky, mate. Soundwave Van, back to you. You've got 3 more. Now biting stuff. Back to the hammer. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening. All over this world. What do you think? What do you think? Do you know we have more watchers when we watch the hammer than we do when we watch me? grass grow, isn't it? Okay, what have we had? Is it warming up a bit now? Right, while we're waiting for Soundwave Man. He's there. He's there. He's worked out how to do it. Mr. John White is in the queue. He thinks he knows the answer. Lady Robin says, oh man, this is so exciting, I can hardly stand it. Everybody's on the edge of their seats, they are, wetting themselves almost, they didn't go for a wee. Scott's sitting there, he's cross-legged, he is. John White says, just paid for 5 guesses, Mr. Bandit. Well, you see, if you don't win, I'm the bandit. If you win, who's the bandit then, eh? I think somebody else is joining the queue. Now we're talking. Still waiting for a £25. Nationwide. Yeah, see, that's your one, Nationwide. Just come through. Isn't it funny? And yet John bought his after you, but your one comes through after him. How strange. So then we need to go back to there, refresh that, just go to there, mark that as shipped, go to there, John White, mark that as shipped, refresh, job done. That might be my other 5. Oh, you just bought another 5. Soundwave Man says he's thinking. You can get me on my toes. I've got a sheet of paper in front of me, so we're all written out. So if you want to go for it, you can go for it. I have a splendid guest for tomorrow, says Lady Robbins. Lorna's just put the pay hip one up. If you want to go and get some entries, now's the time to do it. I have 100 odd on my list, says Scott's Coins. Any of these ones on your list, Scott, any of these ones that people are calling out now on your list that you can knock off to narrow down your field, as it were. So you're just biding your time, aren't you, Scott? That's exactly what Scott seems to be doing. So we have 3 from Soundwave Man, anytime you're ready. We have 5 from John White, anytime you're ready. And we have 5 from Nationwide, anytime you're ready. This is exciting. And if anybody wants to buy one of each of the £25 shares, get a set, you get 25 free guesses. If you buy change-checker.org, 100 quid, you get 25 free guesses. There's 4 of them left. And you get the giveaway. People often say to me, Ian, you should tip me the wink. I'm telling you, I am tipping you the wink. You do not want to leave those 4 membership shares there for change-checker.org. Leave them there at your peril. Don't leave them there, get them. Get your credit card, get them. They are going to be so worth it to you. Just remember, all the members are not online at all the times when you're on. Ran very thin this month. Oh no. I'm sick with nerves, says Nationwide. He's got 5. And I really want to give this coin away. I really, really do. so badly do I want to give you clues, but no, we've got to do it. We've got to do it. I've given you a clue, that's it. That clue could have cost me. You're not going to get any more out of me. This is one poker face. Look at this face, poker face. You are not going to get through this exterior. I'll put my baseball cap on and I'll be all... Can I have the same clue, please? Well, I'm not going to give the same clue out again because I actually can't remember the exact wordage that I used. I can't remember if I said that the number had been, that somebody had got within 6 numbers or that it was 6 numbers away. Pardon me. Scott says that he replayed the video and he said that I said it was exactly 6 numbers away. The fact that somebody had said a number that was 6 numbers away. That's what Scott said I said. Scott said I said. I'm not saying I said that. I'm saying Scott said I said that. I'm saying I said something. But I'm not saying what I said. Scott's saying what I said. I'm not saying what I said. I'm saying I said something. But did you get mixed up with the words on the original one? That's the question that I'm not going to answer. Now, if you'd have been playing shrewd and crafty, you wouldn't have both let me know that you knew. You'd have kept it a bit quiet. You'd have waited a bit. You'd have tried to ask me a couple of other questions to sort of tie it down a bit. But you couldn't wait to let me know that you knew. You just couldn't wait. You had to let me know that you knew. So I'm playing dirty with you. I'm shaking like a car on pebbles, he says. Scott's coin says, I am doubting myself now. Don't listen to me, anyone. I will have you doubting your own sanity. Katrina says, yes, he did say 6 numbers away, just watched it. What did I say? Did I say it was 6 numbers away or did I say it was within 6 numbers, Katrina? What was the wordage that I used? What vocabularies did I use? I'm not even going to look at that. Not even going to look at it. Someone has sent me all their writings and their numbers and everything, and I'm not even going to look at it, because if I look at it, I might give the game away, and I'm not going to. So I'm not going to look at it. Ah, which video, says Soundwave Man? Lady Robin says he did say 6 away. It's exciting, isn't it? Tonight's earlier video, Soundwave Man. You see that? Oh look, there's another one of them. Charles and Diana Crowns. A little while ago, Scott said, I've got over X amount on my list. What was the number Scott said? Changechecker.org members only. What was the number Scott said? Chippy Doodle coins straight in there with 100. 100 is correct. Scott said he had over 100 on his list. Chippy Doodle coins gets herself a crown, which we'll put in a bag to protect it. How easy was that? Hey Angela? Done well today, haven't you? What's Angela got? Let's have a little look. Angela's got a Buncy Peter Rabbit, a silver Peter Rabbit, another silver Peter Rabbit, a Buncy Aviation, and a Charles and Diana crown. Now, has she had it off? Or has she had it off? Well done. Well done, well done. No, you're not, Lorna. You'll get there, you will, you'll get there. You'll get there, we'll all get there. It'll just go round and round and round and round and round and round and round. It will. You wait and see. So, John White, are you there? Nationwide, are you there? Soundwave man, who wants to give their guesses? Don't keep me waiting in too much suspense. I'm going to bed in a minute. Lorna, you have, yeah, Lorna's still got a, I've got all them written down on bits of paper in here. We've got, you know, I mean, look at all these guesses. We've got Lorna Traquair, she's got 25 guesses. Chris Dyer's got 50. Lorna Jones has got 25. Sue had hers. And those people had theirs. So all of those ones, we've got some more to come there, but we've got more gold coins, so that's all right. And remember what I said, I'll give you a choice of what gold coins. You can choose whichever gold coin you want out of a few, and I'll offer 600 quid instead of the coin to buy it back off you if you want a quick cash settlement, and I get a better deal then. So either or. Yeah, it really would help, otherwise it's going to start getting confusing if I have too many bits of paper with people not having their guesses on them. It's like, yeah, you've got to, the only ones I'm letting people hang on to is like when they get a 25 or a 50 or something like that because they've bought memberships, etc. But yeah, these £5 goes and stuff, we need to get them over and done with. Once you bought them, you need to get your guesses out. So, John White, Nationwide, and Soundwave Man. We have 3, 5, and 5, respectively. Can someone timestamp me the video? Yeah, I don't mind that. If anybody wants to help him. I mean, do you know how to do that, Lorna? I don't know how to do that. I know you can copy the link to a specific time, but I don't know how to do it. But I'm quite happy with that. No? Okay. I don't know how to do it, so I can't help you there, but if someone else can tell you exactly what time it is, Scott might be able to. He's probably watched it 25 times. Look at that one, look, and they're all nice and shiny. New these ones are. Oh, this one's a £5. Look at that. That's and other ones might have been £5. They might not have been crowns even. £5. Look at that. Change to checker.org members only. How many times did I just say Scott's watched that video? It's a £5. Somebody's just going to get a £5. Chippy Doodle coins again. She is on fire. She is on fire, she is. That's the link to the video. Does anybody know the time? Lorna's put the link to the video up. Does anybody know the time that Soundwave Man needs to shoot the vid through the video for? While you're doing that, you help each other, right? While you're doing that, I'm going to go and make myself a cup of coffee. So you've got a few minutes to just, you know, help each other out and see if you can't suss me right out. Cup of tea, 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 cup of tea. Katrina says it is 2:45 and 23. It does sound like a rocket, my kettle. John White, good night all, I'm off to bed. Watch 3 or 4 episodes of Suits before bed, which is usually 3 AM to... You ain't had your guesses yet, John. You've got to have your guesses first. You've got to have your 5 guesses first before you disappear. I've just been sick, he says. I think it's with nerves. You still there, John? Or have you gone? Yep, he's gone. I'll have to get him tomorrow. Soundwave man, Lorna Jones says, because I can send them to you. Well, I think that goes with your £5. Looks like it's the Westminster Collection one. So I'll put it in its pouch. Still 27 people on. So here's another thing. There's 4 of those change-checker.org shares left. And I said, if some, was it 4 numbers for $4.99 through Super Chat? Let me just have a look. 1 for $1.99, 3 for $4.99, 8 for $9.99. But being as it's late and you want to do a $4.99 one, we'll give you 4. Just being as it's late, just as a one-off, but it's free for $4.99. What was I going to say? I was going to say something then. I forgot what it is. What was I going to say? I'll go back and get the numbers. Somebody's saying. If anyone wants to do $4.99 through Super Chat, I do 4 numbers just for tonight's, just while we're on there. I forgot what I was going to say then. Oh yes, I know what I was going to say. So, I said if anybody buys one of those memberships, they're £100 each, you can have 25 guesses, right? Just because I want to push them a little bit more, get them out of the way. You know, anybody buys any one of these last 4 that are left, I double that and make it 50 guesses. That makes it so worth buying one of those. So worth buying one of those. So buy one of those and I'll give you 50. I'll do through PayHip as it's an extra number for a penny, right? Exactly, it's a lot cheaper for you to do it through PayHip than it is the Super Chat. The Super Chat's expensive on purpose because I don't want you doing it through Super Chat. That's why the Super Chat is more expensive. I don't want you doing it through it because they take too much profit, you know, commission. But if people want to do it through Super Chat, I'm quite happy to take it. But I have to pass the cost on. So yeah, by all means do that. But if somebody wants to buy one of those last 4 change-checker.org shares stroke memberships, £100 each, those last 4, you get 50 free guesses. So that is such a great investment. And with the change-checker.org ones, you could end up getting £5 back on that. So, I mean, it's an incredible investment at the minute because of the giveaways, etc. Can I buy a share from points owed? Yes, you can. Anybody that's owed anything, if you're owed investment, if you're owed money, if you're owed points from prizes, anything like that, and you want to use it all or in part towards those memberships, you can do that. But it says that you're not. The change-checker.org ones are 100 quid each. So if you want to text me privately to cover, let me know where we are on it, or where you see where we are on it, and then can I use that Fiverr coupon I didn't claim for the first website? No. So some of you might be like sitting on a £70 voucher and think, well, I don't know, I'll add 30 quid to it then. See what I mean? Why not? Let's get them gone. Katrina Regan, can you get shares with funds you get from sharing Facebook posts? Yes. Yes, because what you get from sharing a Facebook post is you share 200 times, you get £100 to spend. What you spend that £100 on is entirely up to you. So yes, you can do that. Yeah, Lorna spends her ones on it, you know. There are 4 of those ones left. If you've got access to 100 quid, regardless of whether it's cash or what I owe you, let's get them sold. Let's get them done. And then that will be 2 domains sold out. So if anybody's up for that. Well, not just like that now. Well, we can, but we'll add you to the group. So what you need to do is text me and say, Ian, can you add me to the VIP group, right? It's the VIP group. Tell me you want to be added to the VIP group, and then I'll add you. And then we'll get you sorted out with Richard and that, and we'll get you added to it. I have a £10 coupon I bought for something. I think it was the eBay store. What, our eBay store? But we can get you on it probably from tomorrow, something like that. But what I say about the Facebook sharing is you've got to be careful, right, and listen to the people that are in a VIP group, because we've all been suspended and blocked and had our Facebook accounts blocked because we've done too much sharing. So you've got to be careful with it. But it can work nice for you. Oh, if you're already in it, then don't worry. Just ask for a post. You're already in the group. Don't worry about it nationwide. Just ask for a post. If you're already there, you're already there. That's cool. We'll give you a post. In fact, you'll see that the last post I gave RJ. So if you're in the group, you'll see I just gave him a post. Do that same post. First of all, click on it and share it to your Facebook profile. And then from your Facebook profile, share it to the groups. Because then we look at the one that's on your Facebook profile and we can see how many times it's been shared. Right, and that number of shares goes down to you then. So you can, in theory, you can have 20 people sharing the same post, and individually you know exactly how many people have done by looking at the one on their profile. Got it? So put it on your profile and then start sharing it from there to different groups. And then once you've got 200 shares on it, you then put the link into the WhatsApp group chat, to the specific one that's on your profile, which you get from the three dots. And you get the copy the link, or from the share, copy link, and then you give us the link. I'll go in there, or Richard will go in there, see that you've done the 200 shares, and then you just choose what you want. It's that simple. It is so easy, it is unreal. Richard's got it off to a fine art. You heard him earlier. He's getting £100 to spend every week. I'll have a look at that, Lady Robbins. I mean, talk to me about that, because, you know, I'm sure we can work something out. So, if while I'm on, oh yeah, where we are, Lady Robbins, it is tomorrow. It's now 12 minutes past midnight. No, it's there now nationwide. You can take the one that's there now. You're in a group, aren't you? So you can see it. You can have it right now. Let me go in there and do it for you. Look. Oh no, right, I see why you might go. Yeah, I really think this one is a good one, so let's just reshare it into the same group. There you go. So do that one. So put that onto your Facebook profile, and that's the newsletter that Mick did for us this week. Yes, it. And then put it onto your Facebook profile, and then from there share it. That's a newsletter that Mick did. So there's a lot of information in there, and it'd be really cool to get his newsletter read a bit. So that'll work. Lorna Jones says, Ian Soundwave Man is guessing. Oh, have I missed one? Has he guessed one? Oh yes, got it. Soundwave Man. 3072. 3072, thank you Lorna, is not correct. I want someone to have 50 guesses and get it. 100 quid, get you 50 guesses, and you get the membership fee for that, and you're in the drawers, and oh my goodness. You get 4 silver proofs, cost you £12.50 each. Pardon me. Best game in town, this is. Brilliant plan. You said you might have been caught with your pants down. You're not as dumpa 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 dum. Dumpa 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 dum. I'm always getting caught with my pants down, and I really. I mean, let's face it, how many times I've been caught with my pants down over the last 2 years? Cool, blimeys. We've had some fun, haven't we? It's been some fun and games. It's been up and down like a fiddler's elbow. Haven't had so much fun since my granny caught her boobs in a mangle. Did I just say that? Oops. That was in the days when grannies had droopy boobs and we had mangles. I remember the mangles. I swapped, there was this big drive on, and I swapped loads and loads and loads and loads of newspapers. I went door knocking to get loads and loads of newspapers in order to get this mangle, and then take the mangle to my nan on the bus. I remember doing that. Was about 11, 12. Imagine that. You can imagine that now. Spin dryers and auto washer dryers and things like that. And I remember getting a mangle, a dirty great big mangle, and taking it on the bus to take it to my nan's. After spending weeks going out and collecting newspapers. You know, great times really. wouldn't we all like to go back there really sometimes, some of the times when we were a kid. So we've got Soundwave Man, got 2 more guesses. I wonder when it will be that someone's going to win it. Someone ought to run a book on when someone will win it. Which day, what day, what month will someone win? You're not as silly as you look. Thanks very much. Which I'll take as a nice compliment because I know I look a bit daft. I really want to give this to someone. I do. I want someone to take it. Knocked it over. Ian, please could I have, here we go. Pardon me. Right. Ian, please could I have 1 share in each of TGB Search raffle and TGB Search TV with my current balance. I have £55, so will leave me with £5. Let's have a look, shall we? So we want us. Let's make a couple of photocopies. So that's printing. So we've got to give okay, that's working. So buyer. Today's date is the 2nd of September. And I know I don't need to ask your mum because your mum has already said it's alright. Delivery address, I'll do that in a bit tomorrow. And what we're getting is Ian, please can I have 1 share in each of TGB Search raffle. TGB Search raffle. Times 1. 25. And charge up the phone a bit. Okay, so that's done, Kian. So now you're down to a fiver. Okay. I will get them done tomorrow. No, not bedtime yet, Scott. You never know what's going to happen, do you? You just don't know, my man. You just don't know. Okay, so Nanny Sue, which are the ones for £25 each in? So that is tgbchraffle.com, tgbchtv, and the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk. Those are the three for £25. And if you buy a set, so if you buy one of each, then I'll give you 25 free guesses as a bonus if you buy one of each, because it's 75 quid. You've got money to lay out in it. So if you buy one of each, I'll give you 25 free guesses. I mean, if someone buys 10 of each, they would get 250 free guesses. So, you know, you buy one of each, for each set you buy, you get 25 free guesses. And Lorna then put the link up. Nationwide Coin Hunt is back. Nanny Sue said yes, Scott, but no one wants to miss anything. I know, this is just so addictive, isn't it? Imagine what this would be like if we did get the camper van idea up and running. Oh my goodness. You're welcome, Kian. I want to go to bed but don't want to miss any numbers. I know. 1606. It's not correct. Can I use my £60 credit and add the rest? Yes, you can, Nanny. Yes, you can. So that would be, if you want a set, one of each, so that would be 75 quid. If you've got £60 credit, then you just got to give me 15 quid. So if you go on to your, I know you're a member of TGBCH Raffle, if you go on to there, that's where we've got a donate button, haven't we, on that site. Just go and donate 15 quid. Put a message in, you know, I'll know, Chris will tell me tomorrow there's been a donation of 15 quid from you. I'll know what that's for, and then I'll do you one of each, if that's what you'd like. Yes, okay then, so, right. And I'm sort of making these up, but it's just a bit of paperwork that you can actually get through the post, you know. Of course you can't see what I'm doing, you're only seeing me from here, but I'm actually writing as well. 2nd September. Anybody wants to turn any of their owings of any description into these, that's perfectly fine. So we're going to have paid with money owed. So that's TGBCHTV. Mixed both capitals up there. I'll look at the screen in a minute. those off tomorrow, do the photocopies, etc. And that'll be done. When I send all these off to everybody, I'll probably include some leaflets for you as well, if that's alright. Right, let's have a look. No, you can do it after the stream, Nanny. I know you'll do it, that's fine. Yes, please. Ian, I don't know how you keep up with it all. I know sometimes it's, I just have, that's why I've got no choice but to just go, you've got to just sit and watch me work, which is a bit ridiculous, I know, but can't do it any other way really. Got to do it like that. And it's just as well that a camera isn't watching down, even though it's less boring when you can see what they're doing with their hands and stuff, but it's just as well because I'm writing people's names and addresses and things, so you know it wouldn't be right anyway on a camera. Alison, it's only 7:23 here, but when Ian is on at 2 or 3 p.m. it's still morning here. Oh yeah. Do you want me to do it now? Oh no, I did that. Last guess from Soundwave Man. Last guess from Soundwave Man. Here we go. Where is it? Right. 1987. 1987 is not correct. We had Ian, did you see Soundwave Man's last guess before 1987? Before 1987. 1606, yeah, I got that one. That was not correct either. We had 1987 3 times now, says Lorna. Ching ching. Chippy Doodle Coin says, sorry, Soundwave Man. Phil's 8 Man, Mario, the trader. What can I do against bad posture? We can't help you there, we're not doctors. Sorry, mate. And he's here in chat. Izzy, Grandpa's birthday. His name is D Robbo. Hello D, happy birthday. Didn't see it on the list, says Soundwave Man. So, see, even though you all are absolutely convinced that you've got some kind of a system, you're not quite there. You're not sure, are you? You're just not sure. Happy birthday, Grandad. You're not just sure. And I'm offering you some wicked deals. I'm offering you some absolutely wicked deals, done, Scott. That's been done for you, sir. So there you are, you've got some wicked deals going on here where you can really sort of clean up, you guys. Really, really clean up, you can. That's what you can do. You can all clean up, see? So you can have some really good stuffs going on. Now then. It's Nationwide on. I think he is, yeah, he's still there. And Soundwave Man's on. Okay. Yeah, those questions would be way too hard for you. You just wouldn't get them, would you? Will the shares be in Mum's name? Which ones did you buy? I don't actually see they need to be honest. I'll put them in your name, Kian. I don't see they need to be in Mum's name. I've got your Mum's permission for it, and they're just memberships, and there's nothing untoward or anything. So, no, I don't see a problem with that at all. That would be just like Mum putting some premium bonds in your name or something like that. and overseeing it, I think. I don't think I'm on a sticky wicket, so no, I'm quite happy to put them in your name. If further down the line there is a problem, and I don't know, maybe some official body comes to me and says you've issued them to a minor and they're not allowed to have them, and so on and so forth, you know, rant, then I'll just talk to your mum at the time and take them out your name and put them in hers. But for now, I'm quite happy for them to go in your name, mate. You are, Lorna, doing a fantastic job. Ah, no, it's all right. It happens. It comes. They come and go. Don't worry about it. Spices it up a little bit. You're certainly entitled to a break, darling. You've been on all day. All day you've been on, and it's like so easy to take you for granted. It really is. You know, the moderating job and all of that, and when Chris is behind the screen, it is so easy to take that for granted, because it's easy for me. I just come and do what I'm going to do and off I go. But you take the time up out of your day, and you know, you work hard doing it. So it's great. Don't worry about it. You're not the first person I've sent to sleep, and I don't suppose you'll be the last. So that's brilliant. And I just think it's good for you, certainly at your age as well, Kian. I think it's really good for you to have your own, to have something like that of yours. It's like, this is mine. No one else's, that's mine. I've earned that. And if that pays any kind of a dividend of any description in the future, you can look at that and go, I earned that. That's mine. You know what I mean? Yeah, you are, Lorna. You're amazing. They are, they're just winkles, is what they are. They're just winkles. Right, so have I got everybody at the moment that wants to do any transfers of any monies and things like that? Am I up to date with everybody? I'm up to date now with Nanny Sue. I'm not up to date with Kia and I am a fiver. There's a couple of people I'm up to date with. You should be asleep as well, Lorna. You can, you know what I mean? If you want to call it a day, my love, you can call it a day. You know, there's only 23 people on. It's not a problem, honestly. So, what else was I going to do? I was going to do something then. What was it? Now then. What was it? Did Nationwide give us his 5 guesses? No, Nationwide has still got 5 guesses to go. And John White's still got 5 guesses to go. And I've still got 4 change-checker.shares to sell. So, and if someone has them now, 53 guesses. Wouldn't it be cool if you got a gold on that? Oh yeah. Well said. Now, here, Kian, look, here's the thing for you, right? You just bought 2 of the shares, and the deal is, if you buy 3, you get 25 free guesses for the gold. Now, you've got a fiver left over, so that leaves 20 quid short. Why don't you have a word with Mum, see if you can't twist Mum's arm to come up with 20 quid, then you can get the 3rd share, then you get 25 free guesses. Win-win. So, Nanny Sue. That's a good point, that was. 25 free guesses. Yes, Nanny Sue, you get your 25 because you've got a set of 3. Doesn't matter how you pay for that set of 3. In this case, I owed Nanny Sue still had £60 left over from her winnings, so she added 15 quid to it. She's now got a set of 3, 75 quid. She still gets her 25 free guesses because she's got a set of 3. Doesn't matter how you pay for it. So, I'll do them tomorrow if that's okay. Yeah, that's alright. So we put your bit of paper in there. And if you twist Mum's arm, Ian, just tell her to go on to TGBCH raffles, use the donate button and send me the 20 quid that way. Right, so you have a spare bit of paper. The next person. So Nanny's also got 25 free guesses. Always exciting. There's about 200 guesses to come here. So it's hotting up. We're going to have some exciting times we are. There's going to be some nail biting programmes. Don't know how you keep up with it all, Ian. Well, it's a bit on a difficult side, but see, there's another thing in that none of my stuff is scripted or planned out properly or anything like that. So you get it warts and all. You know, when I drop the camera and when I've done that cup of coffee, you get a lot, and that's how I manage it. So I manage to keep on top of it, otherwise I wouldn't be able to. If it means I just got to keep the screen waiting while I go and have a wee or write someone's name and address out or whatever, then I just keep the screen waiting. And I mean, you know, that's how I do it. I think I know what the number could be. I think I know what the number could well be, but I've run out of guesses and I've spent up. Yeah, but what happens if you then quickly got the money together, but it wasn't the number? What are you going to do then? So you never know. On Gold Q1 by the end of this week. Yeah, that's cool, Kian. Well done. That's cool. Which one did you just add? You just had TGBCH raffle and you just had... Yeah, okay. That works. However, to get the 25 free guesses, they've all got to be bought at the same time. That's why I was hinting, as it were. And important that for everybody else. It's not a question of get one today, get one next week, get one a week after, then you can have 25 free guesses. It's enticing people to get them all at the same time. So Soundwave Man now thinks he knows what the number is. He thinks he's on that, he does. The first change-checker.org member that tells me what year the 2019 Peter Rabbit was released can have a Peter Rabbit 2019. Dun dun dun. Look at that, Chippadoodle coins. In again. In again, she is. You're all falling asleep. If Ian doesn't, I will get Chris to do it later. I don't know what that refers to, but oh, the spanner. Yeah, I've done it. That's all right. Pardon me. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. Look at that. Just like that. 4 of them left. Just to push those last 4, 53 guesses. Oi, oi, oi. Get in there, get in there. What else shall we have? How about one of these? How about, they're almost like uncirculated, they are. How about a 19 1979. This is just for the change-checker.org members. How about a 1979 Isle of Man £1 coin, nice and shiny, they're like uncirculated condition they are. Would that be nice? First person to say yes please. There you go, look at that. I'm going to give that to Lorna straight away, I am, because she's look at that. As I looked down I saw her write the yes please. About time Lorna had one. Where's Lorna Jones's one? Let's put it in a bag for you, Lorna. It's lovely condition, that is. You know, if you're collecting your pound coins and collecting from the Channel Islands and all that kind of thing, it is a lovely condition.
Kay Gibson. Oh.
There it is. There it is, that is. There it is. Yippee! You got one. You got one, you got one, you got one. Matt C. Hello Matt, nice to see you mate. Nice to meet you, see you, nice of you to join us. It's been a while, isn't it? It's been quite a long while. I'm not on for long tonight, so there you go. Right, so what shall we do now? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? Now here you are, look, I've taken a few of them out. These are all pound coins. That's all pound coins, that is. Isle of Man pound coins, the old original ones, and they're dated between 1978 and 1981. So, are you waiting for this? Are you ready for this? Right. One each, for every single change-checker.org member. If you are a member of change-checker.org, just say yes please and I will put one in your envelope. Just like that. Just because you're a member, you don't have to win it even. Just because you're a member, just say yes please and you've got one. So we have Chippy Doodle coins first. So let's have a look. There's one in Chippy Doodle coins' box. Who else would like one? And they're all really spanking condition. Who else? Lorna Traquair. We've got a, I know I did one for Lorna, I know I did it. Lorna Jones. I know I wrote one out. It'll be a monkey's uncle. I know I wrote one out. Maybe I didn't then. Yeah, I did. There it is. I knew it. Lorna Traquair, there's your one. I don't know what dates you're getting, I'm just taking them at random, alright? And I'm sure you'll be fine with that. Now remember, these are only for change-checker.org members. If you're not a member, you can't have it. And if you want these sorts of things, there's only 4 of those memberships left. Lorna Traquair's got one. Lorna Jones, yes, because this is a different one, isn't it? So Lorna Jones gets another one. Lorna Jones. Lorna Jones. Nanny Sue, she's a member. Nanny Sue. Remember, it's only for the members of change-checker.org. Yes, I have, Matt C. We've got our website up and running. It is thegreatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk. We're sort of getting there. You can register on there. It doesn't cost anything to register. Completely different from before. And we're moving onwards and upwards. So, Scott doesn't want one. Or he was talking to somebody else, one of the two. Lady Robbins, yes please. Lady Robbins is Lady Robbins. One for Lady Robbins. Oh, Lady Robbins isn't a member. You're not a member, are you, Lady Robbins? ChangeChecker.org, you're not a member. Maybe caught me out there. You're not a member of ChangeChecker.org, are you? I can have a look in a second. This is just for the people that are members of ChangeChecker.org. So they're not the ones at 25 quid. ChangeChecker.org is £100, remember? So only for the members of that one. If you're not a member of that one, don't try and confuse me. They are £100 each, and I've got 4 left on those, and that's it. There's not going to be any more of those. There's only 4 left, and because we took a couple out for prizes, so there's only 4 left. And if anybody buys one of those last 4, they'll get 50 free goes on the gold. So where am I? So you can only if you're a change-checker.org member. Just for that one. Okay, that's it. Katie G, I know is a member. So I'm going to Katie G's. I'm not a member. That's it, it's confusing me, Lady Robbins. See you later, Matt C. Can I give one to Lady Robbins if I say yes, please? Yes, you're a member, you can. I can do that for you. So Scott's giving you his one, Lady Robbins. There we go. What a touch. And not. Oh. I didn't notice that, but that one's got a mark on it, Nanny, that one has. So I'm just going to chuck that in for you anyway. You might be able to get that mark off. I didn't notice it. So I'll chuck that one in for you anyway because it's marked. You might be able to get that off. So that's all the people. Cool. All those other shareholders missed out on that one. Right, Nationwide Coin Hunt says, I still have 5 goes left. If you want to keep me online, you better buy some goes, you better buy some guesses, otherwise I'm going to bed in a minute. Nationwide Coin Hunt, to keep my attention, you've got to cross my palm with silver now. Nationwide Coin Hunt, you have got 5 guesses, yes sir. Katie G, kiss for your little into. Going to bed now, best of luck to all, says Soundwave Man. He has some theories about the number, but no way to find out. Come back tomorrow and you will see. I might have one more cup of tea, one more little chuff before going to bed. tell you what, I'm going to go and make a cup of tea. That's what I'm going to do. You have a little conflabs. And we'll have the last 10 minutes. Right? So I'm going to just make a quick cup of tea. Everybody go and put the kettle on. Go and put the kettle on, get yourselves a quick cup of tea, then we'll come back. We'll have a last few minutes. Oh, I've still got, oh my goodness, I've still got a load of free guesses to give out, and I ain't given them all out yet. Where are they? Where's the free guesses sheet? I ain't done it yet. So I'll do that when I come back. That'll be the last bit of the show, giving out those free guesses. When I find the sheet of paper, which I've now simply misplaced. There they are, 23 guesses. Okay, got it. And if anyone's thinking about getting one of those last shares, grab it, go on there, get on there in the last 2 minutes while I'm doing this. So I'll make a cup of tea, you go make a cup of tea, see you in a minute. Chris is going to kick me up the arse if he finds out I was on until 1 o'clock You need to go to bed, you do. You naughty girl you are. Ian kept saying about being hot. I'm wondering if it's 1976, the dinosaur number, as 1976, it was a hot summer there. I remember the summer of 76. I remember walking down Lansdowne Road and the tarmac on the pavement was melting and it was coming off on the bottom of my shoes. I remember that. Night sandwich man. Tea at night, coffee in the morning. Yes, Americans do love their coffee in the morning, don't they? So, I'd like to sort of excite things up a bit. I'd like to sort of, so if you bought the shares in change-checker.org before, thank you very much, right? But I would like to push, really push this last 4 shares. And wouldn't it be cool? Let's just have a little bit of a, game with it, right? So for tonight only, just for tonight only, while I'm on, let's have a little game of reverse auction, right? A reverse auction, just to change it up a little bit. You never know what I'm going to do next. So there's 4 left, right? And I've said I will up the free guesses bonus to 50. Okay, so there's 4 left. How about if I up the bonuses to, for this last 4, just for this last 4, how about if I up the bonus to 75 free guesses? I'll up the bonus. And as a reverse auction, what we'll do is we'll see whether or not we can sell all 4 and what it takes to actually get someone out there to go, oh, that's too good a deal for me to miss up. Right? And so that, you know, we might end up with a couple of you clamouring at once, just in case you all decide to do that. So if you want to take me up on a deal, then you've got to just say so. So, how about if I go 75 free guesses? Has that tempted anybody to go in for one of those last? I doubt very much we're going to do it yet. I know, because it's a stretch, isn't it? And what a time. It's a stretch trying to be doing all that in this climate and all that. I thought, well, we'll have a little go at souping it up a bit, see if we can't just get a couple of people to go, oh, do you know what, that is a good deal, that is. I think we might go for that. Just a sec. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this world. Well, a reverse auction is where I go, so I'm waiting for you to sort of pile in and go, yeah, we'll take that, that's too good a deal to miss up. Right, so then I go, alright then, let's have a little look. So we go over here, and we go over to and we see, have we got somebody that's ripped my arm off at the elbow? And we haven't. Right, Nationwide's got another 5 guesses. And we haven't had anybody rip my arm off at the elbow. So how about then I go, right then. And everybody that jumps in on this, if anybody does, nobody might, but if anybody jumps in on this, the last 4 people will get the best deal over all of the 4. whenever you jump in. So, how about if I go, okay, I'll do 85, not 75, I'll do 85 free guesses. 85 free guesses. Does that tempt anybody? See, reverse auction. I mean, that's a bit of a tempt, isn't it? 85 free guesses. It's already a great deal getting on that membership. Now I'm offering you 85 free guesses just to clear that last 4. We've now gone up from 75 to 85. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And there's only 4. Now, if I stop, whenever I stop and I go to bed, that's it, it's done. You can't tomorrow morning go, oh yeah, you was offering to do that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's happening now or it's not happening at all. And I'm offering 85 free guesses per one. Hi, if I can... Okay, just do me a favour and expand on that a little bit, because I need to check out what it is. So give me an idea of what I owe you and what exactly you want. Which ones you want? 2 sets plus 2 sets. Take up the offer. So what's the offer plus the 2 sets of the shares? 150. 75, 75. Ah, I've got it. Right, I'm with you. I'm with you. If I can use... does that take care of all of it for that? Or is there... I seem to think there was a little bit more than that on what you sent me. Yeah, I've got it on what it's for. Now I'm just wondering... Let me get the... So, okay, I'm just writing it out. So again, we're down to that boring bit. Why don't we just bugger it? Why don't we just say, see you later, Addison. Not long, maybe another quarter of an hour or something like that. I don't want to keep you up or anything, you know, and stuff. And Lorna, go to bed. But bugger it. We'll just go, let's just round it off. Let's just go 100. We'll just go 100 guesses for each one I sell now. And I've just sold another one. So, that's what we'll do, we'll go bugger it. Reverse auction has gone right up to 100. I'll give you 100 free guesses for each one of those. I want to get them gone. Right, so you've had that one, and now you want 2 each of the others. And I'll look at the screen in a minute. So come on and get in there and get them. 25, let's get them finished, and let's get a load of guesses done and somebody winning this gold. If I owe you any money, let's get it squared off this way if you want. I don't mind. That's times 2 times 1 2 in TGBCH TV. And this is for Ian Menham, who's now got himself quite a few extra entries. 2nd September 2020. So he's going to get 100. And he's going to get 100 guesses for his changechecker.org share. And then he's going to get, he wants TGBCH raffle. So he'll get 150 altogether. And this, of course, makes it even more difficult for you lot to keep up with all the numbers that have been called. Redbush Coin Hunt. .co.uk times 1 times 1. No, it's not, it's times 2. Times 2 times 2 times 2. So that becomes 50. Wally. Sign it. 50. That was 100. That's 50. That's 50. Pay with money owed. Right, so that is that's yours, Ian. I'll process all those tomorrow and speak to Chris about getting them on the wheel. Ian, and 150 guesses. Okay, right, I'm going to put you, I'm assuming, Ian, that you don't want those yet done. So I'm assuming you don't want, you can do them now if you want, I'm quite happy with that. But most people have been saying on that many, no, they don't want to do it quite yet. I am in bed, you're on my laptop. Nationwide Coin Hunt's back. Scott's off to bed. Okay, so Ian has 150 guesses there. And I will make a list, thanks. No problem, Ian. I will put that in there. There's a few people got guesses. Like I say, it doesn't matter if you know, someone comes along and wins it, whatever. Then we'll put up another one, so everybody will still get their guesses and their chance to get it. You know what I mean? Now that said, right? So first change-checker.org member to say yes, please, can have a free guess. And she's in there. Well done. Lorna Triquare, Give us a guess. Well done, my lovely. 1313. 1313. Not correct. Not correct. So now let's just go here. See if I've got any more there. No to that one. So now I've got to go in there and I've got to reduce the quantity of products. Where is it? Change-checker.org, edit. Change 4 to 2. There are 2 left. Just 2 left. So there is 100 free guesses if you have one. There's 2 left. Who fancies that? Who fancies those last 2? And you can even use anything that you're owed on it. Anything at all. Doesn't matter whatever you're owed. I'm going to have a quick chuff. You have a little think. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening. Where's my straight one? All these envelopes on the desk. I've lost my bloody straight now. First change-checker.org member that says Ian is sexy wetsy gets a free guess. Let's wake you all up. Ian is sexy wetsy. There we go, Katie G. Can always rely on my Katie G. Thank you, Katie. So, Katie G, you got a free guess. Katie G says 1963. Katie G. Remember, I'm giving 23 guesses away, right? 23 guesses. Your guess, Katie G, was number 11. And you guessed 1963. Anthony Hawk on guess number 9 said 1963. Katie. Lorna's going to tell you off, she is. She can give you talking to. So, yes. The very first change-checker.org member that tells me the number on my mug gets a free guess. Katie G again, she's in there trying to make up for lost worsits. Okay, Katie G, you got another go. I'm only going to do this the once. Those are the numbers that have been called in the 23 guesses so far. Lorna is falling asleep. I'm not surprised, darling. Not surprised at all. I'm going to bed in a minute. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening. So we've got Katie G with another guess. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? I'll stay on long enough to give the rest of these free guesses away. I promise 23 guesses in the title. So 23 guesses it is going to be. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Katie G says 3277. 3277 is not correct. Right, now these last 7 are open to everybody, not just change-checker.org members. This last 7 open to everybody, right? Because we've only got a few people on, so this one's open to everybody. Alright, so Lady Robbins, you can enter. Anybody else that's not showing up as members or not members of change-checker.org or whatever, anybody that's out there can now have a go to us. A couple to us non-change-checker.org, please. That's exactly what I'm doing. The last 7 are everybody's. Phil Matthews, he's back, he's woke up. Hello Phil, how you doing? Phil's woke up, he has. Let's find the list. There's the list. Phil. What one am I looking for? Oh, look for this one. Phil Matthews. It's his free guess, isn't it? There he is. Right, where are we? 7957. 7957 is not correct. Yes, please. What's the yes, please for? What did I miss? What's the yes, please for? Oh, yes, for the non. Are you free saying yes, please for the non-thingy members? Is that right? Yes. Free go. Yes. Okay, so we have here, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. Right, there are 15 of you watching. 15 of you, right? So pay attention. 15 of you watching. Now, 15 of you watching, right? So everybody stop commenting for a minute. Pay attention to Uncle Ian. There's 15 of you watching. There are 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there are 8 free goes and there are 15 of you watching, right? So the first 8 people to say yes please, don't matter. First 8 people to say yes please get a free go. So the first 8 people, you do that out of a chuff. Okay, and we're going to do it in the order that it comes up on my phone. So the very last comment was Lorna Jones with a spanner saying, listen carefully. That's what Lorna was saying. The very first person is Kian. Don't nobody do any guesses of numbers yet. I'm just giving you who's going to get one. So Kian is the first one. The second one is Chippy Doodle. Guess number 15 will be nationwide. Guess number 16 will be Katie G. Guess number 17 will be Phil Matthews. Doesn't matter what order it comes up on anybody else's device, this is the order it's coming up on my phone. The next person, which will be guess number 18, goes to Lorna Traquair. Always forgetting that. Guess number 19 will go to SCSRS1. SCSRS1. And the last three will go to Nanny Coinseeker. Alright, that's it. That's the order. Sorry to the other people. But that was the first. That was the 8 as they appeared on my phone. Right. Okay, you watch you watch the hammer. I'll have a smoke, and we will go in order. So, guess number 13 from Kian, please. That's it. Thank you, Lorna. So the first one is Kian. He guesses 1651. 1651. And that is not correct. Sorry, Kian. Next guess from Chippy Doodle Coins, please. Next guess. Chippy Doodle says 0771. That is not correct. Nationwide, he knows he's next. He said 1936. That is not correct. Katie G's up next. Katie G's having a think. Oh, she's very shrewd on her guesses, is Katie. I have to say, she puts a lot of thought into her guesses. 2888, not correct. Next up is Phil Matthews. Phil Matthews says 7956, and that is also not correct. Next up is Lorna Traquair. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? It's exciting. It's exciting. 1413. 1413 is also not correct. Two more. SCSRS1. You're up next. One 1693. 1693 is not correct. Last up is Nanny Sue, and that's your 23 guesses as promised. What's Nanny Sue going to go for? Can you give us late night as a clue, please? Don't make me die. Not a chance. Not a chance. I'm not going to give you a clue that's going to help you rip my arm off at the elbow and get this gold coin. Nanny Sue says 7163. 7163. Dun dun dun. That's not correct. Well, there's your 23 guesses. We'll put that in there so I can always show what those guesses were. Let's put those away. All the free guesses from all the people who get a free guess because they're a member of YouTube. That goes away. And we'll get that out again tomorrow. And have a bit of fun with it. I've got envelopes all over the place belonging to all of you. So we'll have some parcels going off at the weekend. Might take me a couple of days actually to do this lot. There's a lot in there. Okay, thanks ever so much all of you for joining me and having a bit of fun with it. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I hope you've all had a bit of fun tonight. And we'll see you again later. And well done to everybody for all the bitses and bobses that you've managed to secure, your bandits. And what I'll do is, any parcels that are big enough, I'll include a shirt or a mug or something as well. So good night everyone, and thank you very much for joining us, and make sure you tell everybody what is going on at the moment. Ian is giving everything away. Not just the crap, he's giving away the good stuff as well. Tell everybody. Tell them to make sure they join us. I'm going to catch you out lots and lots. See you later, Lorna. Traquair and Katie and Lorna Jones and Lady Robbins and Chippy Doodle Coins and Nanny Sue. And a big handshake for all the fellas. Alright then, see you later. Thanks very much.